You ever experience something and like when you experience it in the moment, you're just like, you just don't recognize like what's going on. Like you don't really like comprehend what's going on. But then after the experience, whether it's like, minutes after it or like hours or days, you realize like that was kind of weird. That's what this story time's about. Story time takes place the beginning of summer this year, and it was nighttime. It was probably like around like 10 at night, and my friend basically was just like, "Yo, you want to go get some pizza?" Because I was hanging out with him. So we'll call this friend Jared. So Jared was like, "Yo, you want to go get some pizza?" I'm like, "All right, bro. Like, let's go." So we go to this pizza store, his normal pizza store. We go to his normal pizza store, and they're closed. So he was like, "I don't really know any other pizza stores that be open." So we start walking back to the car, and like some guy who like knew Jared, he was like, "Yo, you looking for pizza?" Like I was like, yeah, we looking for pizza, like, And he was like, "Yeah, there's a pizza place." And he like says the address for it. And we're like, "All right, thanks." So we pull up to this pizza place. It's in this like real ghetto hood, like just real grimy hood. So mind you, we don't know nobody around there. So my friend's like, "Yo, stay in the car. I'm gonna go in and get the pizza." So he starts to get out, and I'm like, yo, grab me some wings too. And he's like, all right, I got you. So he closes the door, he lock it, and then he like, walk into the pizza store. So while he's in the pizza store, I'm kind of just sitting there on my phone, like playing games or whatever. And I can hear like outside, it's like typical hood stuff. You hear like people, like talking to each other. You hear like the cars going by, the police sirens every once in a while. And I'm just like sitting there chilling. Eventually I start getting bored because like Jared was taking a long time. So I start playing music. I'm playing like these nice vibe-ish music, and like I start to like tilt my head back and kind of just like, just like relax. High key going to sleep, but relaxing real hard. And then I just hear like the door, like I hear like my side of the door just like somebody pulling on it crazy. Like they was like gorilla pulling on it. Like you ever seen like when them like jail shows, they like the inmate be like grabbing the two bars and they just start like, like pulling on it like they some gorilla, like they in the zoo or something. That's how they was pulling on the door bar. So I was like, yo, what is Jared doing? And that's what I said. I was like, yo, what is you doing, bro? And then like it just stopped, and I seen like this figure just like duck down, and I'm like, what just happened? So at first I'm thinking like, oh, it's a dream or something. I'm thinking it's a dream until like I realized that like whoever it was, they ducked down and started like basically trying to pull like the door slowly. And I was like, yo, who is that? And then I just heard like some kid like basically like he just like, I guess he forgot his whole plan of being sneaky about it. He just like got up, like he stopped crouching, he just got up, walked to the driver door and started pulling on that door hard. So now I'm like, oh, I get it. I know exactly who these people are. It's like there's really no name for them. They just like stick up people. So basically like you park your car, if they don't recognize your car, like some people, they leave their car doors unlocked because they feel like they're untouchable, and they basically just open your door, run through your car, grab anything that they want, basically like steal from your car, close the door, and just walk away. But only thing he didn't account for was the fact that like the doors were locked and I was in there. So like I'm staring at him and he's just like gorilla pulling on the door. And I guess he didn't notice like the fact that I was in the car. Like I guess he thought I was outside. So eventually he's like pulling and pulling. He gets back to my door. Mind you, Jared's windows are not tinted. So like I can clearly see him, and if he looks in the car hard enough, he can clearly see me. Because like Jared did kind of park somewhere where it was like real dark, so you couldn't really see in the car. Like you had to literally put your face up on the car door to like look. And that's what he did. Like the kid just like looked, like he looked in the car, and when he looked, I was like, oh, because I'm expecting like somebody who's like 19, 20 something. No, he looked like he was like 3 years younger than me. He was like 13, 12. Like he was young. He was a young boy. So he looked in. And then me and him like made eye contact. I kind of gave him that look like, yeah, bro, I was in here the entire time. Like, what now? And he just like looked at me, kind of like squinted to make sure it was really a person. And then he just dipped. Like he just, like I'm like he was gone. He was nowhere to be found. So after he run away, like 10 minutes later, Jared comes out with the pizza. He like unlocked the door, he opened it, he put the pizza and the wings down, and he was like, oh, sorry it was taking too long, it was a lot of people in there. And I was like, oh. And I told him what happened. He was like, yo, like, did he get in? And I'm like, nah, cause you locked the door. He was like, oh, well, I guess we don't got nothing to worry about. And we went back to Jared's house and chilled, ate pizza and wings, and that was it. There isn't any moral to this story. So yeah, there's no moral for this story. But if you guys liked it, make sure you smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. I see you guys in the next video.